Mike, ever. And I've talked in front of a lot of people before, but hey, I want to thank you. Hey, it's not about me today, it's about everybody in this room. All right, and you know, I've been doing this for 34 years. So last night, I was making out a list, and I've got a lot to say. That's good. No, hey, you know, when everybody's asking me all year, and I've been preparing this for about 2 years. I'm honest. Before COVID, my wife knows, and some of my dear friends know, I was renting a check in. And so, you know, COVID came, I said, I can't do that. And so everybody's been asking the last 2 years, this and that, everything, and asking my memories. I can't bring it down to one memory. But every time when I look back in 34 years of this great profession I've been in, all right, it's been a great life. I can't remember one bad time. I always look back. Boy, my moment there. Yeah. I always look back to these guys. There is Coach Smetzer 34 years ago. All right. Yeah. This is my second job. I'm coaching at MacArthur High School here in San Antonio, and a little town south of San Antonio called Kennedy gave me a call and wanted me to be their head basketball coach. And as all these coaches over here know, you know, when a coaching job comes open, you don't immediately walk into the school or the principal's office. No, I wanted to check out what I was going to be doing, and so I walked into the gym. And I walked into that great gym that they have down there in Kennedy, Texas. It was built in the 1940s, beautiful gym. And I said, you know what? We can do something here. And so my memory always reflects back to these guys. There was 11 guys in that team, 9 sophomores, 2 juniors, 1 senior, 3 managers, and then my good friend, Coach James Magnus, who's a friend of mine from college. He was my assistant coach. All right? But every time I think of my 34 years, I think of these little 14 guys, 15 with Coach Magnus, because I still stay in contact with them. They're all grown men. Many of them are close to their 50s. God, I can't believe that. All right? I talk to them continuously. In fact, you know, they've been sending me messages. They heard I was retiring. They've been sending me messages for the past month. But when you think about memories, guys, this is it for me. Okay? And so the first day, it's kind of a funny story. I coach, as you guys know, when you coach in a small school, you coach everything. All right? So I was coaching football. We're in the middle of October. And I asked the head football coach, I said, hey, when do I get to start basketball practice? He says, when football season's over. And I went, oh, okay, all right. So all these guys, first day of basketball practice, you don't have many tryouts at a 2A school. All right? They walked into the locker room, and I had written 3 things. And these 3 things I would like to share with you guys today. We're going to go in reverse order today. All right? Hopefully it didn't break. No, that's not a slide. No, it's not a slide. No, it's not. All right, sorry about that. We're already my mother, that's good. What button do I push here? Very good. All right. Sorry about that, guys. All right. First day, the third day I wrote, I'm going to go reverse where it was time. All right? And we had T-shirts made. Those kids were surprised. We had T-shirts made. I popped open the box, and on that T-shirt was 86,400. That was it. And as you guys know, listen to my mathematician friends here, 86,400, that's how many seconds are in a day. So what I was trying to tell those kids at that time, you have a lot of time to do things. You have 86,000 plus seconds a day to make a difference in somebody's life. When those kids walked in that gym, I wanted the best 2 hours they could give me, regardless of what was going on the outside. When you come into these hallways next year, you have 86,000 plus seconds every single day to do something special for those kids. Those kids will eat it up if you do something. Now, on the other end, you need to take some time for yourself. You guys know I spend a lot of time with my family. I learned early on in my coaching career in high school that my family means a lot to me. And so when I left the doors, that means I left the gym, I walked out to the parking lot every night or every day, depending on what hour it was. My time was done in that school, it was time for family time. And everybody in this room, you need some rest. Get rest this summer. Do something for yourself. All right? Because it's very important as teachers that we're allowed to get some rest and some time. But when you walk through those doors again, and as long as you're in these hallowed halls of Stevenson Middle School, those 86,000 seconds mean something. All right? The second thing I wrote down. Okay. You forget how to press this thing. All right. See? There we go. Sorry. Love. All right? Guys, I love everyone. You guys know I love everyone here. I mean, I'm not show it. My friends know I have a rough manner. Okay? But I guarantee you, my students know that I love everyone. I told them the last thing when they left yesterday that I love them all. I gave them that poem that you guys got. And if you didn't get one, I have extras after this is over. But I gave them that poem. That poem was shared to me by Mrs. Kutcher. Mrs. Kutcher was my English teacher at Robert E. Lee High School here in San Antonio. And every senior was given that poem. And if I can pull out my wallet right now, I've had that in my wallet for 42 years. So as my students were leaving yesterday, I gave them that poem and told them I love them. Because guys, that's what it's all about. These kids need love. Because it's all about, guys, as you know, family. We're all a big family here in this group. We can be a bigger family. If you don't know one another, get to know them. Because you're working with these people from 8 o'clock in the morning to sometimes 6 o'clock at night. Get to know them. Know their ins, their outs, their good days, their bad days. Because it's all about family. When these kids, these 11 kids, first saw me for the first time, many of them, because they didn't play football, some of these guys, they didn't know a thing about me. Otherwise, I'm some young head coach. But after a couple of weeks, they knew, hey, no matter win or lose, coach has our back. We were a family. All right? We didn't win a lot that year, not because we didn't try, but I guarantee the time I take away from that, we were close. We made a lot of trips together with this team. And we still, 34 years later, talk about a lot of those trips. You've got to be a family. All right? I want to honor some of my family here, and I'm going to put my glasses on. I didn't think I was going to do this, okay? That's what getting old does for you guys. You don't know that, okay? I want to honor some of my Stevenson family. Mrs. Galana, if you could come up here for a minute, second, please. All right? You know, it's got to be tough, like it was for me that first year. I'm a young kid coming in for the first time to a group of young men and trying to be a leader. All right? And so Mrs. Glon had one of the toughest jobs. She's coming in the second year of COVID. All right? Second year of COVID, her first job. And Mrs. Glon, I just want to say thank you very much for your time, your patience with Coach Smetzer. Okay? and I'm looking for outstanding things from you. Secretaries, all right? It's all about family. Tony, Laura, Patsy, Martha, Jay, Christina. All right. Hey, when we're a family, I guarantee you guys, we cannot do it without these lovely ladies right here. All right? Carrie, Jennifer Conley, Jody Ramos, Jan, and Debbie, come forward, please. Our lovely coordinator. Got something coming in. Last but not least, our lovely librarian, who, oh my gosh, seriously, how many books do we have left? 55, 55. All right. She's got to give a flower. She promised me. You guys don't know, a lovely lady named Mrs. Anderson painted a caricature of Coach Smetzer, and the other guy in suspenders is Corky Cakes, who used to teach history here a long time ago. That was done, 10, 12, 13 years ago, and I told her, if that ever comes down, I will be back on this campus in a second. All right, hey, in my history family, you know, I have a passion for history. I love history. My father taught mathematics for 35 years. The last job he had was at Trinity University for many, many years. But I loved history. My dad wanted me to teach math, but I love history. And so, you know, my history family here, I've been through a lot of people come and gone. But we have been a family. I guarantee we hang out together. That's why we got to come together as a family, people. We hang out together on the weekends. Okay? We know what our trials and tribulations are with our history family. And I want to honor a couple of lovely ladies. Drew, Melissa, Bridget. I love you three guys, but I want to say thank you to Jennifer Fehrenbacher and Julie McKinney. Come like sister and brother. I've known this girl since the day she was born. All right. I used to work for her father. My brother and I were two of the original ball boys for the San Antonio Spurs when they came here. Her dad was PR director. My father taught her mother and dad at Trinity University. Oh, she said her mom wasn't smart enough. But anyway, got that on video, right? Okay. I've known her since she was born, and hey, let me tell you, I am definitely going to miss you. My coaching family, guys, I'm telling you what, coaches, that's not the reason why I got into the profession, because I wanted to be a teacher like my father, but coaching was a part of it. And I've been involved with a lot of staffs. And coaches, we have a lot of camaraderie. That's probably what I'm going to miss the most, is the camaraderie with these coaches and all the coaches I worked with at MacArthur, Kennedy, Texas, Holmes High School, and now at Stevenson for 23 years. So, Coach Edwards, will you come here for a minute? Mom? We call her Mom, like a lot of people you guys know, all right? She's been a blessing to all of us, even though I'm probably older. Yes? Okay. All right, I still call her Mom, all right? But hey, she's been a blessing to me, all right? She's helped me out a lot. She's always there for me when I need somebody to help out on the golf course. And enjoy your retirement. We're going to miss it. All right?
That has to do with construction, and it has has to do with COVID. We're here for the kids. I agree 100%. But if you don't take care of the people around you, you're not going to survive. And we're not doing what's best for the kids. Okay, being called mom is an honor. It's a privilege, you know. But I take care of my coaches. You've got to take care of the people around you so that you can take care of the kids. Amen. That's the bottom line. We're here for the kids, but you gotta take care of each other. Okay, so I do have a coin for you. I know some of you have not gotten it yet. Okay, on the one side it says Stevenson family, and on the other side it has a scripture, because I believe in God. I believe He's number one in my life.
You tell my stuff.
Please come over here. I would love to do it again. In fact, I don't think this one has heard yet. I love you guys.
All right. Hey, 23 years ago, I walked through those doors on August 16th, 1999. All right? And I saw two gentlemen at the door. One was Coach Hendricks, who's retired many years ago, and one was this guy. The first thing he said to me was, "You're Coach Smetzer." All right? And I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, you coached against me and my brother when we were playing at TAP." And I was thinking in the back of my mind, I'm like, boy, do you really know how to make an old man feel loved? All right, just a couple things. For 23 years, he's been trying to get me to coach basketball. Basketball is my passion, second passion in life. The first one's over there. All right, basketball is my second passion. So for 23 years, and 3 principals have been trying to get me to coach basketball, and I've always said no. Golf came to me as an accident, and I'm not going to get into all that, all right? But this year, he asked me on that first day we came back, he said, "Smetz," he goes, "I need you to coach basketball." And I said, "Well, I got to go talk to Mom," okay? And she already knew. I didn't even have to ask her. It's my second passion in life, and I came back and said, "Chris, I'd be honored to," all right? And I can't tell you, all right, the enjoying times I have with this young man. This kid is a coach, and your kid, all right? All right? Hey, he's there for the kids, all right? He knows what family means, all right? He makes all those athletes feel like they're part of the Stevenson family. And that's what a coach does, all right? And so, Chris, I got something for you. This has been with me for 34 years, all right? It's gone through many times. It's my basketball notebook. I started with a I added some things at Kennedy, at Holmes. I coached for 1 year at UTSA, and I want you to have it, enjoy it, whatever you do. All right. Okay. Last thing I want to talk to you guys. Oops, we're going backwards. Sorry. Is passion. That was the first word I wrote on the board when I was talking to those kids in the locker room the first day. All right, and I heard a great person named Bob Lanier, who played for the Detroit Pistons and Milwaukee Bucks years ago as our coaching clinic, and he said these words right here: "Put the extra in ordinary." That's what passion means. If you don't walk through those doors every day and have a passion for what you do, you need to get another job. Because those kids need to see that passion. They need to see that not only do you care about them, that you also care about the subject you're teaching. They need to see that not one day and 4 days off. They need to see that each and every day from you until you retire. Now, my passion hasn't left me. You know, when kids are asking me, "Coach," because I did the same thing for them yesterday. "Coach, have you have your passion for teaching gone?" No. It hasn't gone. It will never go away. If anybody needs me to come in, not sub, but come in. Right? Come in one day. I have a passion for teaching. I hope that is for you guys. Okay? Because next year, we need to get back to normal. These last 2 years, we need to wipe them off the page. We need to get back to normal. We need to get these kids back to normal. And they need each and every one of you guys in this room. Because they're looking for something. They don't have it at home. I got an eye-opener last year when I made home visits with Miss McKinney. We made over 100 home visits last year. I got an eye-opener where these kids come from. They need us, guys. They need our passion. They need us to show that you care about them. The good and the bad sitting in front of you every day. They need to show that you respect them first. Then they will show you respect next. That's the way it works, guys. If you have that passion, God bless you all. God bless you all. And I want you guys and the Stevenson family for years to come to be the best teachers you can be. Thank you very much.